Hello everybody and welcome to the final. Here we are at the Sandringham Estate for Living Heritage Game and Country Fair. Okay then, here we go. This is an intermediate team. It is a team of Need for Speed and up to the speed trap they go at 24 miles an hour. It's Chloe's on the horse. She's one of the youngest riders out there, 17 years old, and we also have on the board, it is Jolly Tom. He's a mountain boarder, world-renowned mountain boarder, has raced all over the world, and mountain boarding is like horseboarding but without horses, and the rest you can just try and work out for yourselves as they make their way up to this end here. And this is, so with them being the nice little turn there, with them being the intermediate class, they do a simpler course. They don't do the full extra lap that the elites do with the weave. They're just making their way towards the finish line now. So, ladies and gentlemen, call them home. Need for Speed, a complete run here. Looks like they're going to do it. And this arena affords so much time for the finish line with a 58.82 and a good run. So, I'm joined in the commentary box. I have Steph Firmiston doing race director, and I have Layla Graves on the scores and the timing, along with Miro from Detail Entertainments, who's running our live recording that we're doing right now, which will go on our YouTube channel in the coming days and weeks, and also assisting, there we have Joanne Hollis. Quite a team in here, and this is a team of Pandemonium. Only their second event. Their first event was actually here at the Sandringham Carriage Driving Festival earlier this year. Over that event, the horse developed a great deal in confidence, but there was nowhere near the kind of crowd capacity as there is here today. And so I know that they were interested to see this horse in front of a crowd and get in front of more of a crowd and get to feel for it, because it's not just about going flat out. They've got to develop your team elements, whether it's your boarder that needs the skill development, whether it's the horse or even the horse rider. They finished on a bit of a high. They were really racing by the end of their previous weekend in the summer. And so this is definitely an idea of, okay, let's just make sure the horse's head is where we need it to be. And, so we have the three brains working as one. It's not just about going flat out. It's about being able to turn it on and off again. So make it through the 90 they go with a split time of nearly 60 seconds, a minute to get around. It's again, a large course. And the teams get that decision as to how they're going to manage their 3 attempts at it. But making their way towards the finish line now, and I think a gentle, warm murmur of an applause for the team of Pandemonium, just so that the horse doesn't all of a sudden, with a time of 88.01. So now we're getting a couple of times. We can see what the difference is. Pandemonium, 88.01. They're nearly 30 seconds behind Need for Speed. That's a massive difference. Okay then, so... Okay, so that's 3 teams run so far. Now we have the team of Ice Baby. Another intermediate another team. This team actually winning the intermediate championship, it looks like, by a long way. And they've been consistent at every competition and have just got the points in, got the points in. These guys they've had some good races over the season. You can see George is the board rider. Izzy Howell is the horse rider, the horse at 16 miles an hour. We've got 2 more intermediate teams, including this one, rather, and then we'll be into the advanced teams as making their way around the top end of the arena. And really nice work from the horse rider there, really gently coaxing the horse around the course. And this horse has raced here in the Elite years ago. However, she just became a little bit too erratic for that, and she needed to calm down. And that's what Izzy's been doing. Board Rider got a little bit of a touch off the sand. That was that's going to be something the guys are going to have to really watch out for. And I think probably a course warning is due. 16 miles an hour into the Free Speech Union and starting to build for the finish line. And we see this now. Horse Rider working hard not to let the pony out too much. Oh, but then throttles it just at the last second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the team of Ice Ice Baby, 76-72. Which puts them into second place. They are quite a way behind Need for Speed. As yet, only Need for Speed from that category have really come out for a run. However, we do have Earned It coming into the arena now. Jolly Tom once again. And this team have been developing really nicely and are definitely next year going to be going into the advanced. If they're not there already, ladies and gentlemen, matching some of the advanced category on times and speeds. Horse comes from a dressage background, and what we see now, the throttle and the pony being allowed to stretch out on this massive arena. Over they go towards Free Speech Union, into the speed trap at 23 miles an hour as they work that top end. He's here, the Board Rider, lots of conversation happening there. There's a lot of communication that goes on, but you have to think about it like the horse is the engine, the horse rider are the controls, and the board rider is the driver. And the horse rider needs to know what the board rider needs and when they need it, and how to get that and deliver that from the horse into the split time at 42 seconds on the split. Not making it look difficult. Making it look pretty smooth. 21 miles an hour as they start wrapping up towards the finish line. The intermediate category drawing to the close of its first rotation as they keep that gentle, nothing too crazy, but for the finish line with a time of 63.51. Puts Earned It into second place. Need for Speed take the bonus point from the first rotation for the intermediates with that time of 52.82. Which gives them a lead. Sorry, just waiting for my computer to update. Gives them a lead of 4.69 seconds. I think there's a lot more in the tank from the team of Earned It. Okay, then, so here we have the team of, and it is Need for Speed making their way. And they are in first place. And they have a lead of 4.69 seconds away from Earned It. Obviously, they feel that Earned It's got more in the tank. So they've come out for a defensive run. This is what we would call this. They're going to make it harder for the other team to get close to them. And it's very, very reasonable tactic. As you see, we're on this intermediate course now. So they're doing the simpler course. Board Rider tried to stay out, but the horse rider dragged him into it there. Got a little bit too tight on that cone. He did get a bit squirrely in front of the commentary box, but he managed to straighten it up. 20 miles an hour through Free Speech Union and for the finish line. Their time on the clock currently is 58. That's what they're looking to beat. And as we go for the finish line, a round of applause with a 57.04 second run. They improved their time. They should be very happy with that. That's exactly what we want to see. So, we're just getting some next team in. So, that's a really good bit of racing there from Need for Speed. problems. Here we go. It's the team of Pandemonium. Down this opening straight they go. And you can see how much more confident they're feeling with this pony as they make their way up at 22 miles an hour. So these guys came around real steady in that first rotation just to really get a feel for it. And that's what they have done. It looks as though they might have a little shower coming through, which could actually improve this arena, if I'm honest. It might make it a little bit slippy, but get a little bit of water in that sand could give that little bit of extra grip as they make their way for this short side of the arena. And to Andy's Man Club they go. And that is the section that is looking dicey. Board riders staying on the outside. Horse riders staying wide as well. They went through the 90-degree gate very wide, stayed away from it. Board rider, massive slide there. Nearly lost it, 22 miles an hour. Okay, we're building for the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. They want first place now. In the intermediate, a lot of sand coming up from that board as they go through the other warning, through the finish line, and with a time of 61.66 seconds. 61.66 seconds moves them into second. 61.66 seconds puts them into first. Oh no, hold on. Second place. Hold on. Sorry, just different conversations happening in the commentary box at once. We will find exactly what the results are. So just bear the races. Okay, next race is getting lined up. So here we go, 61.66 for that team. I'm going to be able to put that time to you, what that means, but I'm pretty sure that's going to move them right up the table. Now in the intermediate, it is Ice Ice Baby. George Evans on the board, and taking a steady run. Clock is on, rather. Okay then, so on that last one, Pandemonium came in 4.62 seconds behind Need for Speed. Earned It, been pushed down to fourth now in that rotation. So here we go, this is Ice Ice Baby. And nice steady runs that these guys are doing. Their previous time was 76.72. So actually faster than Pandemonium the first time. He's avoided this soft stuff in front of us, and that's gonna, if that catches someone out, it's going to be quite spectacular, I'm sure, making their way up towards Free Speech Union. If you're interested to get involved, ladies and gentlemen, or follow Horseboarding throughout the rest of the year, you can join us on our social medias. These are all played on our YouTube as they make their way, Ice Ice Baby, towards the finish line, and the throttle opens up there and drags him straight into the soft stuff in front of the commentary box. But he's okay, so a round of applause for Ice Ice Baby with 74.52. That improves their previous time by 2 seconds, and was well worth the run. To keep him making those improvements, that's what you need. Okay, so I'm hearing that's the end of that rotation for the intermediates. We enter the advanced, and happy little accident. So Earned It chose not to run in the second rotation, and probably to rest their pony, probably to give everyone else a chance and see where they feel that their other teams are actually going to go to. So when they come to race in the next rotation, if that rotation happens, which is a really important point, if that rotation happens, then they will be able to know exactly what they're going to be aiming for.